Welcome back to Billionaire Discipleship. We're building wealth, street wisdom, and serving Christ collides, but it doesn't divide. Everybody want to post their after, but nobody want to show their before. Everybody want to go viral, but nobody want to go vital. They see your Acts 2, but they don't survive your Acts 1. See in Acts 2:41, it says 3,000 were added that day, but they don't skip the fact that before the explosion, there was a season of waiting, wandering, and weeping. Overnight success always look instant until you see what it costs. Man, so tonight we're gonna go ahead and dive straight into the topic, overnight success. So we're gonna have a real conversation about success and why so many people want overnight success but don't realize that most success have a backstory. So it's like people think like all of that hard work, they think like, dang, cuz just blew up. Like, nah, bro, like cuz put in some work, bro. Like you might not have seen the backside, bro, but cuz was reading them books, bro. Cuz was learning, taking notes, bro. Cuz was watching them videos, bro. Like he was studying, bro. Like so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So I got a Google AI overview right here for you guys. So many people desire overnight success due to a combination of factors, including a societal preference for rapid results, the perception of success as easy or effortless, and the allure of quick rewards. Furthermore, social media and the media's focus on the highlights of successful individuals can reinforce this idea, while often obscuring the years of hard work and dedication that typically precede such breakthroughs. So it's like, hold on, I got a little bit more for you guys. The allure of quick rewards, the promise of instant fame, fortune, or recognition can be very enticing, especially for those who may be feeling frustrated or discouraged with their progress. The overnight success narrative, often seemingly quick, is a quick way to achieve these aspirations, even if it's an ultimately misconception, lack of understanding of the long game. Many people fully grasp the amount of time, effort, and dedication it takes to achieve true success. They may be unaware of the 10 years of hard work that precede what seems like an overnight breakthrough influence of social media. So I know I just dropped a whole bunch of knowledge, and I got a little bit more for you guys, but I'm not. I'm gonna wait. Just give me a second. But it really hit because it's like, yeah, the world wants speed, but God wants roots, and people be like, bro, you like it. It take time, bro. Like like people don't understand. Like, yeah, you like that's why I love farmer analogies and stuff like that because it's like you got actually get the soil right for the plant. Then you got to plant it. Then you gotta make sure the rain is watering it right. If not, you gotta figure out a watering system. Then you gotta go out harvest. Like you get what I'm saying? Like that is a process to get that product. Like you get what I'm saying? So people don't understand. Like it really do take 10, 15, maybe even 20 years, bro. Keep it a buck with you, bro. Cause it's like I done heard so many success stories. Like yeah, it take time to touch that end, bro. Like don't get me wrong, bro. Like you see the street dudes touch it in quick or whatever, flipping, doing this, doing that. And it's like, yeah, you you can get like that, bro. Like don't get me wrong, you can get like that. It's just gonna take some time, bro. Like but like you can spend your money legally, bro. Like you can go out, you can rely make 2-3 M's in a day, bro. Go out, go buy $500,000 car, bro. Go buy your wife $100,000 purse. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you say you make 3 million a day, you only spend one. And that's just in that day. Say all together that week you made like even if you made like 3.5 million that week, bro, like you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how it be in business or definitely off of Wall Street, bro. Like these dudes, like I said before, bro. Like these dudes is pulling in between 100 mil to 5, 6, 700 million dollars in a year, bro. Like, and I done heard this dog, dog. I done heard the stories, bro. I ain't even gonna sit here in front. I done heard the stories, so it's like I don't want people to think like, damn, like people blow up, and it's like they don't really got that they don't think about that hard work that it really take. Like they want that fame, they want that success, they want that rapid result. Like, nah, bro. Like if you focus on something, grow into that. Yeah, you gonna take off. You gonna take off, bro. Like you gonna, bro. Bro, bro. History done shown you, script done show you, like stories done show you. Like I can go. I got a whole bunch of Jones packed into tonight. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this the scripture I got right here for you. So in Acts 2:41, those who accepted his message were baptized, and about 3,000 were added that day. So I don't think people understand like in Acts 1, that's when the church was really like the Christian church was really developed. Like, and that's when, like, you get what I'm saying? So like Acts 2 was like a real stepping stone of like that initial church blow up. So like people think like, dang, 3,000 3,000 people don't sound like a lot, bro. But like if you and this is where I pulled this Google AI, in the audience of 3,000 people in the first century would be roughly equivalent to the audience of 120,000 people in today's society. So that's like you waking up. Even if you only had 80, even if you only had 80 or 90K, let's just say 80, 90K. It's like you posting something and you waking up, and then that Joan that Joan just takes off to 80K. 80K views, 80K followers, whatever it is. And you be like, yeah, that Joan just blew up. Like whole time that Joan just blew up. And if you really want to put it into perspective like that, like dang, bro, like if you really want to put it in that type of perspective like that, it's like, dang, bro. Like, cuz, cuz was preaching the sermon and then flipped like 3,000 people into that. And, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, if you really, if you really think of it like, that's crazy, bro. Like I said, 120K. Imagine you waking up with at least 80K, bro. But yeah, bro, like that was crazy, bro. If you really want to think of it like that, bro, and it's like, and the only thing it's the church exploded and membership went from 0 to 3,000 overnight, and the Lord added to the number daily, like every day, bro. So it's not like they blew up, and like the Lord kept blessing the first century church at the time. So it's like when you go into it like that, like overnight growth looks good, but obedience in the dark is what builds that moment. And then when you really want to get deep into it, it's like they had to go through so much pain and so much suffering before they even got for one to ask. And then at that, they had they had to still wait. They still had to be obedient. Like when Christ told them to wait, don't leave. I got something better for you guys, bro. Like real talk, bro. Like they could have just been like, bro, nah, bro. Like we gotta go spread the news, bro. Like they could have been quick to follow their own dreams. But whole time it's like God had something bigger for them. So they was like, all right, bro, we gonna wait. They ended up waiting, being obedient. That's what I'm saying. Like obedience in the dark. That's like you studying books. Like that's like, all right, God. God bless you with a dream, and God was like, all right, I'm gonna bless you with a couple mil, make sure your family good. You're gonna be able to leave a couple $100,000 to your kid, bro. Like you gotta think about it, bro. Like a couple hundred grand to everybody, like that's straight, bro. Like, bro, ain't nobody doing that in the hood, bro. Like legally, at least, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like you being faithful. It's like you reading, listen, listening to books, listening to podcasts, reading, going to the library, listening to if you want to learn stocks, if you want to learn real estate, like bro, like you can make a bag in real estate, bro. You can make a bag. The thing is, people don't understand. Like you can make a bag in real. You can make a bag fast in stocks, and then you can go over to real estate to keep your money, and then you can make even more money in real estate and in stocks, and then do both. And then that's not even. And then if you learn it good enough, you can then coach people 10, 15, 20, 30, shoot, even 50, $60,000 to go coach people how to do this job, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like when you put it in that type of perspective, it's like that's what that obedience in the dark is. What you gotta do that work before God is gonna do that blessing. Like, yeah, all right, he wants you to have faith, but that's where James said, like, faith without works is dead. Like you gotta do that work, bro. Like it just you gotta do it, bro. Like overnight success is just a public my fault. I got this right. Overnight success is just public proof of private obedience. And that's why I keep saying like you gotta do that work in the dark, bro. Like I can't even tell you. Like I'm reading at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm listening to a book on the way to work, at work, on the way home from work. Like that's how hard I had to go. Like, and people be like, bro, why you go so hard? But like, when you ain't got it, you gonna grind for it, bro. So it's like, bro, it was either I go hard in the streets or I go hard in like books, stocks, real estate, and stuff like that. So it's like, all right, bro, like, yeah, it's gonna take me some time to really learn this business stuff. But once I learn it, bro, that junk gonna click, bro. Like that junk gonna click. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. It's gonna click, and that's where it really come into it. And it's like people don't understand. Like it, it really hit because I love business stories, and I got a really good business story right here. I got a few business stories from, from a few different accounts. So we're gonna go into the Power of Bro um, from Damon John. And I love this chapter from that book. Be it from the Power of Growth. The chapter is called "Be Committed," and it goes into the Under Armour story about Kevin Plant, and it's really fire because like Cuz was really struggling at first, bro. Like you really hear about him, bro. Like you be like, yeah, Cuz went through it, bro. Like I feel your pain, bro. Like I feel you, bro. And then you look at him now, like the company is like worth billions of dollars, bro. Like I'm not sure what it's worth. I could easily look it up, but that would take some time. But it's like it's crazy because people don't understand. Like, dude only started his company with $16,000, and he had to create 500 shirts to sell. Like after he got the proof of concept of it doing good and everything like that, he was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna go flip this bag, bro. So he ended up doing good, bro. He ended up making He ended up making some racks, bro. Um, and then his second year in business, he ended up making like 100K. But uh, throughout I think it was like his second, third, it was either his second or fourth year, bro. And he was going into, he was like, he actually needed the money. So it was like he needed like $5,300 or something like that, and he only had 35. So and he had to pay his people all on Monday, and it was Friday. So he was like, bro, I ain't got the bag, bro. So I'm about to go try to flip it the best way I know. So he took it to the casino, bro. And cuz what I was he started winning a little bit, bro. And then what happened? Oh yeah, he and then he ended up making a little bit of flip, and then he ended up losing it. And then the craziest part is he ended up going home, lost all the money, bro. So not only was he short, he was short in the first place, but he was shorter than short. Like you get what I'm saying? So he ended up going home, and he had to pay a toll to go home, and ended up it was a $2 toll, bro. He couldn't even afford a $2 toll, bro. $2, bro. So they ended up giving him a ticket, and then he was like, "All right, bro, I'm gonna go check this PO box, bro." Got home. It was a little down, beating himself up, like, bro. I realized I started this business, and it's about to be down on Monday, bro. Like it's only 2, 3 days away, bro. Ended up going to go check his PO box, bro. Ended up having not the exact amount, but enough to cover the amount on Monday, and then a little bit more. Like, yeah, and then that was just one story from him, bro. Like, you gotta think about how many other people's stories you hear, and you be like, bro, they relied went through it. Like, yeah, they might have not have went through it exactly how I went through it, but they ain't sure went through it hard, but like, and that's where it really hits you because it's like, and this is where I really love this quote that he has in the joint. Success doesn't usually find you on your own schedule. It hardly ever happens as fast as you want it. And then it took him so many years to build that successful, lucrative, like cash flow of a company. Like you gotta think about it. Like now look at the company. So he couldn't afford a $2 toll. Now your company worth billions of dollars, bro. Think about that, bro. Like that don't hit you, bro. Like you be like, yeah, maybe I can't get into this business stuff, bro. Like, yeah, I might fail, bro. I might get held back a few times, bro. It's like, but that's where if God gave, if I'm gonna be honest, like if God gave me the success when I wanted it, I would have blew it, bro. Like I ain't even gonna sit here in front, bro, and I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Like I can't even tell you, bro. Like when I was my first summer trading, I was making a little bag, bro. I was making a little bit more than what I was doing in the streets, bro. I was like, alright, bro. I can really do this, bro. I wanted to buy a car, bro. Like I ain't even gonna front, bro. I was trying to buy a $40,000 car, like cash, straight off the lot. Like that's how hard I wanted to go, bro. And then still have like 20, 30K and playing with stocks, bro. Like, but like I didn't know what I was doing, and it's like me trying to get that, me trying to get that hustle really, really jammed me up. Because if I would have secured the bag, even if I would have secured half of that junk and been smarter with it, I could have really made it. I could have really made a killer flip, bro. I ain't even gonna sit here in front. But God didn't bless me with it at that time because He knew you blowing a car, bro. You ain't gonna be able to afford this, and that in about a year, 2 years, bro. You know you ain't, bro. And then you gonna have to sell the car for half the value. I'm gonna just let you lose it, and then learn from the lesson that you lost it from. Like, boom. Now you can take that, internalize that lesson, flip it into principles that can that, that can not only make you 20, 30, 40, $50,000, but 500, 600, 700,000. Like you get what I'm saying? So it's like that's where it really hits you at, bro. And I really resonate with people taking business risks and doing stuff like that. Like, bro, I get it, but like I said, cuz just want to make a flip, bro. Cuz had to do what he had to do to take care of his business, take care of his family, take care of, well, I don't think he had a family at the time, but take care of himself, like, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, all right, I'm gonna try to make a flip. Yeah, it wasn't the smartest move, but I bet you he learned from that, though. I bet you he learned from that. And I'm about to wrap it up in about a few more minutes. But just like Beethoven, bro. Like, I was listening to I think his name Arthur C. Brooks from Strength to Strength, and in chapter 8, he was going into like make your weaknesses your strength, and it was really fire because it was like dude was real. When you heard Beethoven's story, it's like yeah, Cuz was living up to his name. Then he ended up going deaf. Then Cuz was so angry that he was deaf, bro. He was literally breaking so many piano keys, and he was going through it, bro. Like I ain't even gonna sit here in front. He was going through it, bro. You be like, bro, Beethoven, bro. But and then he ended up learning how to flip his his deafness to his biggest success. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's when he ended up um I love this quote. He let go of your pride and become defensiveless in your weakness. Only thing can you prosper in a new way, and that's exactly what he did. Because it was like he was so frustrated at his time of death, and he thought he was going to decline. But whole time he ended up using that like weakness as a strength. So it's like he ended up making the best music of his life during that time when he was completely deaf, right before he actually died. So it's like, bro, you gotta think about it, bro. Like a deaf dude ended up making the best music of his life, like being deaf. Like you get what I'm saying? Like that's turning. That's why I love the power, bro, because it was like, bro, and it was recommended by Myron, bro. And I was like, when he was like, bro, it was a game changer. I'm like, whenever somebody say it's a game changer book, I go get that junk immediately, bro. I don't care what it is. I get it, bro. I go get it, bro. I love to listen to it because I can listen to something quicker. So it's like, bro. But yeah. So like that was the whole purpose of the power of broke. It was like, bro, all right, you gotta use your brokenness or the power of your brokenness or being broke to really like feel that hunger. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, street dudes, y'all got the one up over these dudes, bro. Like you gotta think about it, bro. A dude go to Harvard, bro. His family, even if he drop out, his family he can go back home, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like imagine you on the street and you get out the streets and you learn business, bro. Your only option is to go back to the streets, which you're gonna possibly die in, and you know you possibly gonna die in, or get locked up or do whatever it is. You gonna be like, bro, I know I can make it back in this business stuff, bro. Like I just gotta stick it out, bro. So you ended up getting a job, sticking it out, just working it, just still learning, keeping faith, applying the word. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that's when you really got that's using that hunger to feel that dream, and that's where it really hit you at. Like, and that's why I love Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. And it in due season, like you gonna reap, bro. Like keep it a buck with you, bro. Like yeah, it might take you 5, 10, 15, 20 years, bro. Like yeah, bro. I guarantee you, bro, you're gonna live to see another day. You're gonna be able to spend your money legally, bro. You're gonna be able to do so much with your family, bro. Like even if you don't want a family, bro, like if that's what you want to do, bro. Hey, do you, bro. But like, if you learn how to walk like Christ and you learn business or leadership with it, dog, I'm trying to tell you that's a nasty mix, bro. Ain't nobody else doing it, bro. Keep it a buck with you, bro. And that's why I really love Jamie Kern Lima's story, and it really goes into. I actually heard her story from the Craig Rochelle Leadership Podcast, and y'all should definitely go check that joint out. But I heard it the first time, and I was like, yeah, so let me spill a little bit of back to you. So like, she is an American entrepreneur, investor, and media personality. She co-founded It Cosmetic, which she sold to the company, the makeup company, for 1.2 billion in 2016, becoming the first female chief executive of the L'Oreal brand. So it's like, one she made 1.2 billion, bro, and it was fire because she said you can't succeed yourself into self worth. So like, and I felt that because it like it you don't heal what you only surrender, what you can only surrender can. So it's like you you, you gotta surrender that weakness. You gotta give it up to Christ. Like you gotta be like, all right, God, I'm gonna do what I gotta do for the business stuff. Stay anchoring you and just have faith, bro. Like that and like that. I just got give. I, I'm I'm hoping and I'm praying for generational poverty to be broken or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, or generational habits to be broken. Like you gotta be intentional about that stuff, bro. Like keep it a buck with you, bro. It's just like it's gonna take some time, but if you be intentional with it and be anchored to Christ, dog. Just like Habakkuk 2:3 says, the vision is for a appointed time, though it though it tarry, wait for it. Like if you can wait for it, if you can't wait for it, then you can't handle it, bro. Like you gotta actually like you gotta wait, bro. Like it takes time, bro. Like I ain't about to sit here and hold you, bro. Like, and I know social media makes it look like it's overnight, bro. Like you be seeing people on yachts and Rarries and living the high life, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Like, all right, bro. Like, you can live the high life, bro. Like, if that's what you want to do, it's just gonna take some time, bro. Like, and I'm probably by the time you get through it, you probably don't even. Or if you do want to do it, you probably gonna want to not do it on social media, bro. Like, you're not gonna want to flex, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you can spend your money how you want to spend your money, but like, you don't gotta flex on social media. Like, you could go spend your money with your wife, go spend your money with your kids, do this, do that. Like you're not gonna have the same mindset 5, 10, 15, 20 years. But what if that whole time God is pruning you to be that man who could accept that amount of money at that time? Like you know what I'm saying? Instead of blowing it. Like you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them folks, you don't I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you, bro. Wait till we 60, 70, 80 years old. If these rappers live these long, or like I'm not calling out no rappers or anybody, but we gonna see though, bro. How they gonna spend their money now, bro? Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, you want to spend your money, but at least invest some of it, bro. Like that ain't none of my business, bro. I'm about to go ahead and get it out, bro. But it's crazy because social media taught us God don't do microwave miracles. He slow cooks greatness, and that's where it's really fire at. Cause to be to be slow cooked throughout that time. Like that's that's where it really hit because that 10 years of darkness, like God will let your struggles silence the noise so you can finally hear his rhythm. And that's what it take you to because I can't even tell you how many times I had to really be broken down and then practice silence and solitude where God really spoke to me in that time. Like, and then the preceding days or the preceding moments after that, something a light bulb goes off. But like yeah, it might not be the money or the cash at that moment, but it's an investment idea in the future, and that's worth more than what I'm worrying about now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's where it really hit you at. And I'm about to go ahead and close it out right here. And I got this one last bar for you guys. Don't curse the cocoon just because you can't see your wings yet. And it's really hit because it's like you can't don't quit in the middle of your Acts 1 just because you don't see your Acts 2 yet. God's not late. He's just loading. Like, you gotta think about it. He's already gonna bless you, bro. You just gotta wait. Wait it out. Wait it out, bro. Wait it out. Have faith. Keep anchoring his word, bro. Keep applying business. Keep learning, bro. Keep keep getting ready for the battle. Even keep getting ready for the battle, even though the battle don't even look like it's gonna be fought. The whole time you gonna win the battle. And you like people don't even see that you're going into war, bro. You be like you sharpening your swords, getting your stuff ready, bro, doing all this, boom, boom, boom. Like, bro, why you doing all that, bro? Like, no, bro, like I trust God, bro. Like that's just what it is, bro. Like, yeah, bro. So I hope y'all enjoyed tonight. Thank you for watching and welcome back to Billionaire Discipleship. We're building wealth. True wisdom and serving Christ collides, but it doesn't divide. Like and subscribe.